I'm a poet, do you hear me? A poet. When this country, when this world learns the meaning of poetry, don't you see, Jeff? Don't you see? Poetry is what the revolution's all about. Never lose sight of the true purpose of the revolution. To restore poetry to the Godhead. Poetry is religion. The Alpha and the Omega, the cement of the universe, the super eye, under which every other eye is scrutinized. And it stretches from one to infinity, from bullshit to the beatific. The rocking horse of the universe, God Himself. God Himself is pure, distilled poetry. See you in your uniform, with those bars on your shoulders and them navigator wings on your chest, is a kind of poetry, Jeff. Black poetry.
I didn't make it through navigator school. I washed up, flunked out, or whatever.
You lie. Go get that uniform.
No, Daddy Johnny.
I'm the head of this house. When I ask my son, who I ain't seen in 3 or 4 years, to do me a favor, then
I'll leave, Pop. I'll leave now tonight, you dig? Because I've had enough of homecoming for a lifetime.
Nobody asking you to leave.
You're telling me what to do like I'm Sweet 16 or something. Everybody around here wants to tell me what to do.
You didn't write us about flunking out, Jeff.
You want to know why? I didn't write about it. Because every single letter I got from you was telling me how proud you were of your navigator son.
I thought you were doing all right.
You thought that because that's what you wanted to think.
What else could I think?
About me, Daddy Johnny? About Jeff? Damn your pride! You could have thought about me. I hated navigation. You know I hate figures, Pop.
You never worked hard enough.
So you say, Daddy Johnny, because that's what you want to believe. Jeff Williams is my son, everybody. Just like me, anything I can do, he can do.
You can. It's all in how you think of yourself.
Right, Pop. Right. As a matter of fact, I might be able to do a few things you can't do. The math is not one of them, Bob. That's you and not me. Don't you dig it?
Say what you gotta say.
Haven't I said it already? You said it yourself. We've got to find our own battlefields. Don't you dig how that statement relates to what I'm saying right now?
No! Hell no! You flunked out. My boy failed. That's all I can see.
Y'all had a piece of my big toe pie. Everybody had a piece of my toe. Not just those white pig inspectors who had kept checking and rechecking my work because I was what they would call a belligerent nigger. There were 8 black officers. 8 out of 300 at that school. And they kept telling me, man, you gotta make it. You gotta be a credit to your race.
What's wrong with that?
And then there was this girl I was shacking with. Oh, Pop. She was the fox to end all foxes. I could run my hands through her hair, and it felt like water, so smooth and spongy. And you know what she told me? Every time she kept saying, honey, we need to keep that extra $130 of flight pay you make to keep me in the style that I'm accustomed to. Don't you see that point, Pop? Everybody had a piece of my nigger toe. My fine fox, my fellow brother officers, the pig instructors, you and Mom. Pop, everybody had a piece of me except me. Jeff Williams.
Jeff Williams is Johnny Williams' son, god damn it!
You mean, Pop, None of me belongs to me.
I want to see you in your uniform.
It's about you and me, Pop. It ain't about no uniform. It's about you, me, and battlefields. And about who Jeff Williams is, Pop.
Tell me, who the hell is he?
A dude who hates navigation to the point where he would get migraines. Who wanted to throw up on every flight. On my last flight exam, a ninth celestial, I wound up 80 miles into Mexico, according to my computations, while everybody else had us at Harlingen Air Force, Texas. We were just circling the field. And the sun was coming up, and it looked like someone had sprinkled red peppers all on the clouds. So I ripped a page out of my flight log, and I began to write a poem. See, I do believe in poetry. I mean, it was a simple poem. It was all about the awe of creation. Anyway, I mean, along came this Lieutenant Forth, right? A Texas cracker whose one joke repeated over and over and over again was, "Hee-haw, students, never worry about being lost. At least you know that you're in a plane. Yeah. This creep caught sight of my poem, and this big howdy doody grin spread across his face. And he started laughing. This howdy doody pig started laughing at something that he didn't even understand. Then he showed it to the other orangutan teachers, and then they started laughing. And that did it, Pop. That did it. I asked myself, what am I doing here? I mean, well, what am I doing this shit for? They sent me before a board of senior officers. You see, this was my second time failing the Ninth Celestial. And they gave me a flat-ass, white, all-American lieutenant for counsel. And you know what he told me? He told me to cop a plea. Cop a plea, Pop. He told me to express my love for country and dedication to the Air Force. So they wouldn't just kick me out. They would only wash me back a few months and I could still come through. But you know what I told that board? I said, let go of my toe. And they replied, what? You know, the way white people do when they can't believe their ears. So I replied at the top of my voice, let go of my nigger toe! And they hemmed and they hawed. But you know what, Pop? They let go. I cut my toe away from the man. And then I went straight home and I cut my leg. Cut off. Then I cut off my fellow black officers. And I felt like there wasn't any glue holding me to the track, like I could almost fly, Pop. So let me tell you, I ain't proving nothing. Nothing to nobody. Black, white, blue, polka dot. Not even you. You know what you can do with that damn thing? You can take that uniform and donate it to Goodwill, to the Salvation Army, because it will never have the good fortune to be on my back again. Do you understand me, Pop? It's all about battlefields. Just like you said, Pop. It's all about battlefields.